So we are here today to go over some uses and functions of the tools in your Intro to Ceramics toolkit. To start with, we have just a basic yellow sponge. It's going to be really good for smoothing, for wheel throwing and hand building. It's good to put some even pressure. It's going to be good. Any uses with water, water is going to be your best friend on the wheel. You have a needle tool. These are pretty sharp. Many uses, from carving, shaping, drawing on clay, checking the thickness of your clay, getting rid of any wobbles you might have from uneven clay walls on your wheel. You have a wooden knife. I call this end a thumb tool just because it sort of replicates your thumb, so I use that to remove some extra clay anywhere that I can't really get a thumbnail. This end is called a wooden knife. It's going to be really good for removing clay, especially at the bottom of your forms. Hand building, really good for doing some carving, any kind of line work. You have a metal rib. This one is flexible, has a flat side and a couple different rounded angles. Really good for compressing, smoothing clay on and off the wheel. Good for shaping as well. We have a wooden rib. This one is not flexible at all, also not nearly as sharp. Really good for compressing, has multiple angles to choose from, really good for establishing curves and flat spots on and off the wheel. We have some basic trimming tools here as well. This one has a squared off end and a round end. These are going to come in handy for carving, removing clay at all stages of wetness and firmness and drying. This one does the same thing, it's just a little bit bigger. These are nice and sharp out of the kit, so those are going to come in handy for whatever type of clay you do end up working with. And we have a wire cutter here. This is just a smooth wire. It's got some handles on the end. The handles do not fit in the wheel for cutting off the clay from the wheel head, so it's always going to be important to wrap it a couple times, hold it nice and tight against the wheel. This is going to primarily be used just to remove thrown pots off the wheel head.